Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. On the Ides of March in 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated in the theater of Pompeii. A group of rebel senators feared that he was becoming a tyrant and would soon take the throne of Rome. Caesar fought back for his life, but when he saw that his friend Brutus was among the assassins, he famously cried out, "Et tu, Brute," and you, Brutus, and quickly gave up his life and his quest for the throne.
We are about to play a Tu Brute, a social deduction game for the Magnavox Odyssey. There are two teams for this game. One team is Caesar's and two loyal senators and Mark Antony, and they are against Brutus and the rebel senators. Or the rebel senators, singular. There's one, Brutus has one teammate.
All right. On the board, we have the locations where players can travel to during their turn, and each place has 6 cards. And during the player's turn, the active player's turn, they must pick up 1 card. Among the 6 cards are Conspire cards and Status Quo cards. In the Conspire cards are Rebellion cards and the Cassius, which is hidden in any location on the board. The Status Quo cards can be picked up by senators, and you can use them to throw people off, as well as the Conspire cards.
So Julius Caesar's objective is, or his win conditions, are that he needs to go to one place outside the city and collect a conspiracy card to find, to root out rebellion among the people, as well as collect another rebellion card from inside the city, and then also to find the Cassius card, which is labeled a conspiracy card, and the Cassius card can be anywhere on the board, so it can be hard to find that. But once he has those 3 cards, Julius Caesar will then return to the Roman Forum, where he will stay for 3 turns, and once that passes, then he's won the game. That's one way for Caesar to win.
Another way for Caesar to win would be if his senators were to kill Brutus. Then Brutus wins if he collects a conspiracy card from all of the locations within the city, and then travels to the theater of Pompeii. He can also win by killing Caesar.
So there is the active player who sits there, and I am sitting where the watcher will be sitting. Each turn, the active player must take their game piece off the board, and once it is off, their turn has begun, and they must move on the red roads to their desired location. While they're doing this, the watcher and any other player can call out when they get off the road, and if they do that, then the active player has lost their turn. The watcher can also assassinate the active player while their game piece is off the board. And to do that, they must get off of their seat and go over and press the red button before they return the game piece to the board. But they haven't, there isn't for sure that they actually assassinated the active player because Caesar can't kill anyone, Brutus can only kill Caesar, and if any senator tries to kill Caesar, the watcher is the one that actually be killed.
Well, Brutus can kill anyone, but only Caesar can be killed by Brutus.
Right, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So should we distribute rolls?
Yeah, let's do some rolls. Okay, so we got 1 in the active roll. Giselle? And then Giselle, do you want to roll that dice?
Sure.
Determine who's going to be the first watcher?
4.
4. So each of us have been assigned one of these numbers. So each time to determine the watcher, we're going to roll this dice, and the watcher will sit in the watcher spot. Okay. Giselle, as soon as you move your piece, we're ready to go.
Let's see, where shall I go?
seem to like the road.
Very liberal definition of road there.
Alright.
Now Giselle is picking her status quo or conspiracy card in secret. And now 2 will become the active player, and the retiring watcher will roll dice.
3. I think I will do some investigating.
So I noticed, Gabe, you followed Giselle to the.
Well, I said I was going to do some investigating.
Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that again. What's missing from that deck?
Come to the theater and find out.
What's your strategy here, Connor?
Go to a place and get a card.
I think I'll go to the Coliseum. If I can figure out the directions.
What's going on in there?
Interesting stuff.
Everyone's so secretive today.
Hey, Gabe, if you were Caesar, what would you do right now?
Maybe go outside the city.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm right there.
That is what makes you distinct.
Yes, Caesar's the only one who needs to go outside the city. A lot of interesting stuff going on in the forum.
That was the first card that was taken.
Yeah, it was.
This is the social deduction game with the least talking to each other that I've seen.
Yeah,
Everyone's so afraid of
that's
each
true.
other.
Everyone plays everything very close to the chest.
Okay.
I'm intrigued to know what's happening at the bath.
Wow.
Yeah, very creative. Oh wait, I don't have my thing back. Okay.
Everyone at the baths.
Most people, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm at the forum like a nerd.
I'm gonna go to the Pantheon.
It's beautiful there.
I've heard, it's a tourist destination.
The Oculus is still amazing.
Okay.
You're the first person to visit the Pantheon?
I am. Just checking it out. I just want to see what's going on here.
Yeah, I totally get it. That's amazing.
What are you guys looking at?
Nothing pretty.
Very nice.
Are you going to the Pantheon?
Yes.
I see.
If I can get this controller.
You've chosen twice now, right?
What?
Haven't you seen what he's taken twice?
I don't remember.
Yes, come see my work.
There's a show in town.
You thinking about leaving town?
No,
No.
no reason to.
No reason to. So you wouldn't mind if I killed you?
It's a bit of a weird question to ask. I think in general people mind when you kill them, at least for a little bit, and they don't mind much else. I'm gonna go investigate the Pantheon.
Whoever visited the theater first, I just don't think, I don't think Brutus would visit the theater first. Like, that's not.
Sounds like something Brutus would say.
You asked for information, that's all I've been trying to figure out.
So you're saying just
You think it's too
me and Giselle are the only
brazen
people
with a
inside here.
Brutus strategy?
What?
Why were you interested when he went to the theater first?
Because I don't think that they would be Brutus because Brutus wants to get there last. And that was the mistake I made last time when I was Brutus, was I went to the theater early on, which I shouldn't have done.
Oh.
So either someone's being Brutus, but poorly.
Someone could be being Brutus poorly, yes.
Alright.
Because there are a lot of cards missing from the theater.
Like status quo cards?
The conspiracy.
Like, a lot of cards.
Like there are no conspiracy cards left there?
I don't know.
There are no
but
conspiracy
there's
cards
a
left
lot
there.
of cards missing.
There are.
There are two kinds of cards.
There are no conspiracy cards at the theater anymore.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
only
that's
you were
true.
there last.
How many people have been at the theater?
Just three.
Everyone by now.
Not everyone. It's
Not
just me,
everyone.
Giselle, and Stephanie.
Really?
So make them tell what you will.
Okay.
No,
There's one more card left in the theater, so.
Then it was. That's weird.
Yeah.
I went- I went twice.
Some people are trying
Okay.
to throw off the sense of it.
Is it rude if I give you an ultimatum?
I know I'm curious about your
Of course
ultimatum.
it is.
Either you leave the city or you die.
I either leave the city or die.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take your ultimatum.
I'll spare. I mean, I've already basically won the game. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore.
You get some good information.
Not the information I was hoping for, but
Interesting.
information nonetheless. Is that a grumpy Brutus?
Yeah.
Brutus angry.
Number 5.
Do it.
I killed you.
Okay. So now we're gonna reveal our cards to each other.
Okay.
And everybody will learn something based on what happens
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
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 So the game continues.
Yes, I am dead.
You're dead and you're probably not Mark Antony.
It must be hard to not know what's going on.
Are you implying I don't know what's going on?
Absolutely.
I hope I'm not being played for the fool. Because that would be a shame. Honestly, not that interesting. Wink.
Stop.
Well, that's a shame. That is a real shame.
Yep.
5.
Where am I? Not at the forum.
Apparently the harbor is not that interesting.
He did. Let's see your card.
Wait,
Show me yours.
what's going on over here?
I'll tell you. Yeah, you went.
You Caesar?
Yeah.
You were Caesar?
Yes! Yes, Leo!
Yeah! It's like, okay, once I kill you, I'm going to go kill everyone else.
Someone
Wait,
wanted
just
to
both of
break
you?
that.
Yeah.
I do that for
I was like,
No, it was such a good kill because you got to see that I was.
Then I
So
killed everyone else.
you had to kill everybody else.
Yeah.
Someone
I
did
knew
break
from
that.
the beginning that you were bad.
I
And
told
then
you.
from the third round that you were bad.
So I was
Yeah.
going around pretending to be you.
Yeah.
And I think I maybe I could have said though. But when you went outside, I thought it was because you were Caesar.
Yeah, I was trying to throw everyone else off, so.
Were you trying
I thought you
to?
were
Did you think I was
Brutus
Caesar?
because
Or were you
you
just?
For a moment, and then you're like, oh, I didn't know about that. It's like, oh, maybe you're Brutus. Or,
I was.
the senator.
So I was just being murdered because you were the watcher face.
Yeah.
That's fine.
After the first 5
I was proud
rounds,
of
I
my
wasn't
plan.
playing
Yeah, that's
Sinner.
Blood was the
I mean,
only
it was
way
already
left.
ruined before you did that because I went to the baths and there were no left anyway. There were no more combat. Or
Oh.
And
Yeah, I took.
Why did you
I
kill
took
me?
2 conspiracy cards.
I was just gonna, because like I thought he was Caesar because he told me he was Caesar, so I was just gonna kill everyone that wasn't him basically.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity.
He told you?
Well,
Yeah, because he laid out his
Why?
plan, so I was like, well, you're probably not Brutus then.
I was clearly a good guy.
Yeah.
So
So I felt
which
like
was
safe.
which was an interesting move. It was an interesting move because
Because
you
you were
also
right.
told,
We were like-
you told all of us that you were a good guy.
But it didn't matter because my plan was complete. So if he killed me, I would have revealed that I was Mark Antony, and then like, who cares? So
Yeah, then.
no pain, no gain. I was willing to die for my cause.
Yes.
All of my information
And you
came
did.
from
No.
the first move, like everyone's first move, so.
Well.
Good game, guys.
That's
Yeah, good game.